Oh, hi guys, and see you guys there. So I'm just chilling now. So by the noise, you can tell I'm on my PSP 1000. It doesn't read games anymore. But that's okay. I just mainly like to change the color on here. Someone change it. Okay, oh, there it goes. See that screen right there? See that? That means your PSPs. Okay. Yeah, if you see this screen right here, that means it's modded. Oh. And you hit the with the mod PSPs, you can transfer games and stuff. Like I said, Ghost Rider is picked recently, got Punch Up. The $10 I picked this up, and this was, they were both $20 each, so like 21. But he threw this one in for $10, and I got the Tomb Raider here off of Amazon. It was supposed to come Saturday, but it came Sunday. So, and you tell when the PSP is done charging, because the light will go off. And if you have no bar, if your battery's about to die, it'll blink, say, hey, your PSP's, battery on your PSP is about to die, and stuff like that. But I mainly play. I have newer games. Like I said, on my PSP games are in the drawer of my Switch games. And the only recent game I got was two Tomb Raider games for my PSP. Tomb Raider Legends, I already had that one. Oh, yeah, Tomb Raider Legends, I already had that one. And I ordered this a couple of weeks ago. And this is the recent game I ordered so far. So, this is the new game in the collection. So, right now, I was playing a little bit of my PSP here, and the game a little bit I was playing of was 50 Cent Bulletproof. And did you guys know 50 Cent is 50 years old? Maybe that's why they call him 50 Cent. Anyway, yeah. So, I might do a video later about playing, showing you guys some Jack and Dexter play, or Jack and Dexter. Some type of play, but I don't know right now. So right now I'm still playing 50 Cent. and all the music is coming from the game. Also, you can get your opponent's weapons, take them from them, and use them. For a sample, I'm going to show you. I just took his gun by pressing square. So, now I got his gun. And you hit circle, and you can hit them and get money. The antibiotics, like these, are health. Those are health. So you don't get 10 of them in the game. So, you have to go back, you just press this. Like I said, this is 3,000, so circle select and X's to, and you opened it like this. And there's the game. And you open it up by this little edge right there. And poof, you're back on your home screen. Well, like I say, this case is a good case. It fits in my pocket. Well, have my backpack. I just hook up to my strap, and boom. And the case is like, for a PSP case, it's alright. You probably put your charger right here. You know, since, you can undo this, wrap this, and wrap, this like that. Put it in here. Not like that. I'm just doing this as a sample. Put it right there. Open up. Boom, boom. Just plug this in there. And this in to a wall. And plug this in where the PSP goes. And it doesn't go in the phone jack area. It goes right here where the yellow is. And you see that orange light? It's charged. Since I'll just use the broken PSP. This still turns on. Anything wrong with it, it just won't play games. So I think I Legion locked it somehow. I'll just use this as a sample. You have your PSP. And you got a long car trip, you don't feel like taking your Game Boy or your Switch or your DS, carrying all of them around. You don't want to put it just put it in your pocket and worry about getting broke up. But this case holds the PSP pretty well. I got this off of $12 off of Amazon. You get them in blue, red, and black. I got the blue. Figure I was gonna get your blue 1000 or 3000 PSP. But I decided to get a red 3000 PSP. You can tell sticker says will show says PSP 3000 mall. So this is the 3000 mall. And like these cases break, the shells around the games breaks, but that did like playing Transformers and the game break. Like don't freak out. You can go on Amazon.com and play. People don't know this, but you can go on Amazon, reorder a replacement shell. You can order a replacement disc cover, like one of these. Yeah, I have it in this movie case that says movie. It still shows up the game, and that's the case. There's a case in this case because the game was in that the cover was in this case. The cover for this game was broke, and I had this extra key. So I just put it in here, see what I mean? Breaks easily, but don't worry, this still works. So, yeah, you can get them on Amazon for like $10, I think. But I don't know. Yeah, this fits in your pocket, and look, I'm really shaking the case. Doing this to the case. Look at that. The PSP, it's not going anywhere. I'm just doing this. I can just do this. See? Holds it in fine. Because these straps right here hold the PSP pretty good. Now, some cases you can just go like this and watch a movie, go like that and watch a movie and still have access to these. But on some cases will say are plastic and they say PSP. This little thing, you put 2 games on. But I prefer this because I think I'm throwing this around. So I'm just doing this. I'm just doing that. And let's see, by just doing that, the PSP didn't move. Look at that, stayed in place. Oh, that toss of me going like this. Okay, that was a fumble. This, and all that. The PSP stayed in its place. I kind of like this was $12. I like him with a little clip. Fits in your pocket. And it fits in your pocket. And nice little case. I had this case for a while. You can see the damage. on it. They pull it out like, I see if this comes off. See, it came off. I just peeled it off. Comes off. Don't worry, since this is being the 1000 model, the original PSP, this goes back on. You just line it and voila. You just line it up and it goes right back on. Now, if this comes off the PSP, like you want to change, say you got a new joystick, you want these for, say, the 1000, and you just do that, put it on, and boom, it's on. Then you just pop it, line up, poop, it's on. And that's how you have to do the 1000 if you want to change the Joy-Con. I know a lot of people thought this was a speaker, but no, it's a Joy-Con. And let's say when you get a Joy-Con new color for, now like the 2000, the 3000, they're going to be like panty ass to put on. Because unlike the PSP, the first, unlike this one, the thing doesn't pop off like this one does. In order to get to it, you'll have to do the screws here. You gotta take it apart. The 2 screws here, the screws in the back, and the 2 in the battery compartment, and 1 down here. So you gotta take all the screws out, this off, you gotta take the front plate, you gotta take this part off, and yeah, you just gotta take the front part off, you gotta take all of this off. And then once you get your new joystick in there, you gotta put it back on, unscrew it, screw it all back in. That's why I like the 1000. Because it, see, simple, pops off, easy, come back on, and you don't have to take it apart. Will I get a 1000 to replace this? Maybe. No. But it's old PSP is an old console. They don't make these no more. But if you guys wanna get a PSP, some pawn shops carry PSPs and some don't. These 2 I ordered from Amazon. They're kind of expensive on Amazon, but I grew up with the 1000. The 1000, I had 1000, 2000. Just a 1000 and 2000. I had the 2000 was the God of War one, or show it was like this, but it showed Kratos, came with the game, and super bad. So I had that. And accidentally stepped on it by accident and shattered the screen. But we're all humans. We all make mistakes. we all make mistakes. Like the motherboard is easy to take out and put back in. We just hook it from right here, and yeah, I'll hook it from here, and then now, so they break. So I took when this stopped playing games. I took it to you break it, we fix it. They replaced the hard drive, the EMD door, and they couldn't fix. There's nothing they can do. Well, at least they tried, and they have a plan. He said if I was on their protection, had this was been on my protection plan, got a replacement. Got a replacement. But they had it. They had for a while, so I was like, So I was like, you know what? They had it for a while. They might not be able to fix it, but. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to Amazon and order a new one. So I ordered this red one. Because I had a white, I had a gray 3000 that one of my buddies gave me. And quit working. Then I ordered a white PSP 3000. I cleaned it, took a little rag. I opened it, took a little rag. I cleaned the inside of it, and went to pop a game and didn't order, so I was like, I ordered a new PSP. Instead of ordering a nearly 3000, after the white PSP quit working, I ordered this 1000. And I was going I'm just going to get her 1000 probably. I was going to get her 1000. But I saw this beautiful red PSP. See, it says PSP right there and right there. You know what? For PS2s are for old PS2s and for PS2, PS3, and PSPs are older systems. But because I own a PS2, I'll just show you. I'll just show you the PS2 I own. So I don't know the Slim. That's the PS2 I picked up a couple years ago at a thrift store. Switch OLED. My grandma paid $250 at a pawn shop where I got those Ghost Rider comics. And my friend sent me a PS4. The gray controller is from Amazon, and that's the original. And that black controller is these two are for this, but this is off of Amazon pawn shop. And of course, I had to order. The thing I really had to do was order the cords and the stuff. And it does turn on. Oh. And plus, I gotta make sure these are connected. So, see? And I got Resident Evil 4 in there. I also have this game. I had it physically, but somebody stole it. When my Earth Switch got stolen, my brother gave me his Animal Cross one. And for some reason, there was the door on here, but the door keeps falling off. So, that's the PS2. I know it's an old console and they don't make games for PS2 anymore. And I also have in a race box couple of games for that. So yeah, so knowing this is an old system, so it's a PSP. It's worth buying a PS2 and PSP off of Amazon. Yeah. No, there's classics like I grew up on, Ben 10s and stuff for this console. And you guys don't know, all the Ben 10s are out there for the PSP. I own all of the Ben 10s for the PSP. And only have this. And this is my option. See, I have these two for the PSP. I have these two for the PSP. And I have this one right here for DS. So that's my PS2 collection. My Xbox 360 collection's behind there. PS4, DS. So yeah, that's it for this video. And like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.